In this lesson, we would take a look at spam detection. Topics we would discuss include spam detection and NLP. Problem: what is NLP? Some NLP applications, text classification, stages in NLP, spam filtering system, text classifiers, NLP career paths, and NLP success stories. Have you ever wondered how some emails you receive automatically ends up in the spam folder? Let's dive in. What is spam detection? Spam detection identifies unwanted, virus-infested emails and blocks access to these emails. Spam detection is a supervised machine learning problem. Spam detection also falls under natural language processing. Stages in a simplified NLP system: tokenization, splitting a phrase, sentence, paragraph, or an entire text document into smaller units, such as individual words or terms. Morphological analysis, syntactic analysis, the process of analyzing natural language with the rules of a formal grammar. Knowledge-based reasoning, decisions made using human influences. Text generation, generating human-readable text. Some NLP applications. Searching. It involves finding appropriate documents on certain topics from a database of texts, for example, finding relevant books in a library. Extraction. Extracting information from messages or articles on certain topics, for example, building a database of all stock transactions described in the news on a given day. Translation. Translating documents from one language to another, for example, producing automobile repair manuals in many different languages. Summarization. Summarizing texts for certain purposes, for example, producing a 3-page summary of a 1,000-page government report. Spam detection is also a text classification problem. What therefore is text classification? Text classification systems categorize documents into one, or several, of a set of predefined topics of interest. Automatic text classifiers. Before, manual construction of rule sets, painful and time-consuming. Present, supervised learning to construct a classifier, efficient and successful. Steps in a spam filtering system. Explore and analyze the data. Data pre-processing, feature engineering. Removal of unwanted characters such as punctuation, white space, numbers, hyperlink, stop words and etc. using word stemming and word lemmetization. Word stemming. Stemming algorithms work by removing the end or the beginning of the words, using a list of common prefixes and suffixes that can be found in that language. Word lemmetization. Lemmetization is utilizing the dictionary of a particular language and try to convert the words back to its base form. Feature extraction. There are a couple ways of doing this. Firstly, count vectorizer. First we need to input all the training data into count vectorizer, and the count vectorizer will keep a dictionary of every word and its respective id, and this id will relate to the word count of this word inside this whole training set. Secondly, TF-IDF vectorizer. Another popular alternative is TF-IDF vectorizer. Besides of taking the word count of every words that often appears across multiple documents or sentences, the vectorizer will try to downscale them. Lastly, word embedding. Converts a word to a vectorized format, and this vector represents the position of this word in a higher dimensional space. For words that have similar meaning, the cosine distance of those two word vectors will be shorter and they will be closer to each other. TF-IDF vectorizer plus naive Bayes algorithm, recurrent neural network. Use the TF-IDF vectorizer as a feature extraction tools and naive Bayes algorithm to do the prediction. Naive Bayes is a simple and a probabilistic traditional machine learning algorithm. Spam email is detected and quarantined. Importance of spam detection. Not only does spam filtering help keep garbage out of email inboxes, it helps with the quality of life of business emails because they run smoothly and are only used for their desired purpose. Spam filtering is essentially an anti-malware tool, as many attacks through email are trying to trick users to click on a malicious attachment, asking them to supply their credentials, and much more. NLP career options. NLP specialist, NLP engineer, data scientist. NLP success stories. With an artificial intelligence-powered system, Gmail is now able to block around 100 million additional spam messages every day. Zoho Mail uses AI to filter spam emails.